Alright guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do like, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, bless up to you lot. Massive respect for continuing to show your real love to the platform, and we keep on doing great things, and we're gonna add a few things here and there. If you like what we do and you want to become a member, please do click the join button. If it's available to you, YouTube will help you along the lines. So as you saw by the title, I already saw the comment section, all sorts of stories in there, city out, and we have not even said anything. So we have U17's qualifiers to the championship, all right? Yes, to talk on Jamaica Reggae Girlz. My little girl starts off fire, bomb 6. We're going to talk about that and what are their true realistic shot to get there, who looked impressive. If you guys have taken the time to watch the game, we're going to talk about Jamaica versus Trinidad. We have the list of players coming through, and ironic what I've said, this today is going to be a day of revealing how much I was accurate. All right, yes. And then Tyreek McGee back in the JPL. Oh, we talked about that, but people said that we are, yes. But and we have Leigh and Bailey on the list, and obviously we are not going to avoid the Champions League because the Champions League is there for the excitement. So please do it, like button, get engaged. If you're rewatching the video, to tell me what you have to say on each one of the topics. If I do get time, I will timestamp it, but if you're watching it and you could timestamp it for me, that would be beautiful. All right, and the last thing before we start, we had a series running in which we tried to cover 5 programs, and we tried to look super chats throughout those programs so we could collect it together and then make a donation to help a academy in Jamaica. We had done what, 2? We did 3. We never got any super chat from the 3rd one, so we're gonna still count it, and I'm gonna do 2. But because I never got a chance to come back yesterday, I will extend it to next week to do the final one, the 5th one. So this is going to serve for the 4th one. So if you like what we're doing, please consider to donate to the link, or click the link in the description, which is the PayPal link, and directly posted charity there, so I know exactly what the money is for, and we will put it together and try to do our thing next week. All right, yes. But thanks to everyone that actually donated or put the interest, like click a like on the video to push the content further. Really and truly appreciated all of those things. So anyways, let me start by bigging up the people inside the house, all right, because we saw a lot of comments very early. This video will try to serve on maybe maximum 2 hours, but if it drops shorter, bear with me, I'm coming back, believe me. All right, yes. So we have Lamar Williams in the house, massive respect. We have our brother Omar Fowling in the house, massive respect. Ernest Murray in the house. Then we have our Suriname brother Sean Bass in the house, massive respect. One love to you as well. Float management, bless up Billy. City out. The game, people, I don't understand. We will touch on that. We're not going to rush the show. They're trying to get my stress level already up. Mr. Woodhouse family, good morning. Hope all is well. Ush Puppy in the building. Vinny Congo in the building. El Mexi in the building. There is nothing to say. You already know. Oh my God. All right, we are going to talk on it, regardless of what float management thinks, because I can't believe a champion couple of years ago that knocks out Real Madrid more than how they knocked out them of lately, they are going to act like they are just some soft soap. But it's okay, we're going to talk. That's why we're here. And we always have our analytics to give you. All right, whether or not they want to believe in their so-called hype. All right, yes. And I've never said that Real Madrid cannot beat Manchester City. I've never said that. I said I'm going to put it in its own partition so we can talk on it. All right, so stop spoiling my show, float management. Chris Smith in the house. Massive respect, my brother. Thanks for being here. All right. Deluded Steve said, bless up the man JD. Hope you have a great day. Massive respect, Deluded Steve. Hope all is well with you and the family. Lovell Network in the house. house. We are here trying to get to the information, but obviously a lot of you lovely people came in at the start of the video, and we have to respect you guys. Property for sale. People, if you want a property for sale in JA, that's the place to go. And at this point, if you guys want some advertisement, I am here for you. All right, yes, so property, you need to give one of the cars to drive in Belgium so I can showcase it for your blood on my YouTube channel. All right. Jamaican family vibes. Oh, you doing, man? Lamar, massive respect. So let's do this. Let's do this, because too much people feeling too hype. So let's do this. Fire Gunner comes in very confident. Anytime they believe that City can get embarrassed, they all popped up from early. And once Arsenal plays game, they don't turn up. Because Arsenal never matches their energy. For some reason, I can't understand. All right, so let me slide over to the detailing screen so we can chop it up. All right, so let me start with the girls. All right, the lovely girls, they have done well. All right, so let me go through it right here. As you saw here, Jamaica's under 17 girls football team will open their campaign in the 2025 Concacaf Qualifiers against St. Kitts and Nevis in Nicaragua on Thursday. So obviously that was yesterday. We're going to flip over just to make you guys know. And this is the qualification round going to the championship. Obviously, if you had watched it last time ago, you knew that you had automatically qualified spots. All right, so those spots are with the big dogs. All right, United States, Mexico, Canada, and Haiti, they were the top 4. So obviously they are going to always be there, waiting on the rest to come and dethrone them. I kind of like that style. All right. Sac passe. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. So let me flip over now. So before we go there, I've made sure to organize everything as possible. So this was the starting lineup for Jamaica. Brianna Turner. All right. Next time around, I will bring where they play and all of those stuff. All right. Ella Provost. Aaron and Kiana Wilson up front. Then you have Zoria Ray. All right, you know that name is special because, all right, and you have Krishana Reed, Jamara Jones, Madison Ellis, Sian Kelly, Madison Stewart, Kara Grant, and London Cathay as the starters, guys. All right, and as you look at the bench, you have Italy Robinson, Amaya Grant, Amanda Stanley, Olivia Osborne, Nakasia Thompson, Torian Harris, Sashai Panton, Shante Price, Bianca McDonald, and Charisma McLaren. And the coach is Marlon Ilton. All right, we talked about him already. Yes. Too early in the morning to be worried about City. I have not said anything about City. I'm just starting the show properly to give the girls them. All right, so they had smashed St. Kitts 6-love. All right, so I will go here to show you how it goes. The main one goes through, as you guys saw. You have 4 teams waiting on them. So the 4 groups will be the ones fighting for that spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4. Is it? Oh, 5 groups. 5 groups. Okay. Some calculation would happen. All right. Yes. So possible, oh yeah, more than one goes through. All right, I think it's the best second place goes through. All right, to make up the numbers. Okay, because you have 5 groups and they have to make it to like a few of the second spots and go through. I will try to get exactly the amount that goes through. So Jamaica has 3 in their group. All right, so Jamaica scored 6 goals and conceded none. So they have a +6, and Nicaragua has a +4. Okay, so it's going to square off who is going to fare off. All right, who is going to fare off as the final main qualifiers. And then the ones that put themselves in the best position. So if Jamaica could even possibly lose this and still qualify. All right, based on how they are looking at it. All right, yes. But so far, I think Jamaica has to win in order to qualify based on how much goals others scoring. All right, yes. It looks like all of the second place teams are scoring a lot of goals. Okay, yes. So I think that Jamaica has to either score, qualify, win the game, or draw at least. All right, so they could keep their goal difference up there. All right, yes. So I like what I saw here, but the reason why I'm keen in on it, it is surprising because this little girl, Zaria Ray, she's the one that I've talked on. Told you about her. That yeah, she tried to get to us because she wanted to play for Jamaica, and she never knew how to get there. And we tried to get in touch with everyone to make sure she can play. Explain to them that she looks like a true talent, you know. And the fact that we saw her here and she's in the starting lineup, we can say that this proves that the Imaxit channel always do great things for Jamaica. So I love it, you know. Yes. So if you guys watched her, let me know how she play for you guys. All right. Yes. I took this from the game. It's on YouTube. All right, but I want you guys to tell me how good she is because she's a well-spoken girl. She looks intelligent on the field, you know, and she carried it over in Jamaica's team as well. Obviously, the opposition was not the highest, so you never expected her to get truly tested. So I want to see what they do against Nicaragua. That will be a better test. All right, so she is the Imaxit girl. All right. Yes. Yes, we know about that. We will talk on that. We will talk on that. So we want to see the best for everyone, but we definitely want to see her show out because we would love for her to even kick on to the next round, U20s and others. All right. So we will be here watching and putting down all of the players. Them. All right. Yes. Imaxit is the true talent identifier. No. We're not going to take credit for it. All right. She contacted us and we saw our clips. Them. We check our clips out and I just give my judgment on the player. Say he's a good player. They had to see the player, then decide that, okay, this player is very good. And based off she being in the starting lineup, it tells me that she has to be good. You understand me? She has to be good. So I guess our eyeballs weren't tricking us again. You understand me? So and thanks to the JFF for taking her on, and she proved herself. So I guess we need as much of these talents to see that you can just try to figure out to come, and you will get the chance. All right. Yes. Just try to make sure you contact the right persons, and once you get your chance in, you have a true chance to make the team. So 6 goals for the girls. I am rooting for them. We are rooting for them. So if you guys are watching, yeah, just keep on doing a great work, and hopefully you can do something against Nicaragua. Nicaragua looks like a good team. They scored less than Jamaica, but they're technical. All right. And I see you always know that technical teams will always make physical teams struggle. All right, and Jamaica is technical as well because Zaria is also a technical player. All right, and a lot of them are technical players. So I like what I saw, but maybe they are not together enough. So maybe they don't look as silky as Nicaragua, or maybe it's just so that's the way all the Central American teams play. You know, they have this tiki-taka style 1-2, but Jamaica can cause them problems, shut them down in areas and use their speed and also technical side. So I think it's going to be a good showdown. I will be here to do it live. It's just because yesterday I knew that I couldn't match the workload by staying up to do the game and then have to roll out early in the morning. So you guys have to understand, and I wasn't feeling so good early on. All right, we have our own Imaxit girl in the squad. Up JD. The coach sounds like speed. Pull his gun on him. Ooh, no. Why you say that, Brown Beer? Why you say that? Why you say that? Why you say that? Let me know. Oh, you're talking about the men coach. Men. Okay. So, congratulations. 6 love, guys. 6 love for the Reggae Girls. So, drop a like, drop a 6. So, the girls, if they're watching, they could see that it's not only when the Jamaica loses, people turn up and do programs. All right. When they win big, we have to celebrate as well. All right. And that tells you they have not gotten the time in, and they can put it together and slap 6. Even though it's in kits, it showcases that they have talent there. And we saw these this girl, we talked about her, and we saw others on the field, looks on the same level. So they have talent on the field. They have talent on the field. Hopefully we can cultivate this scrap and turn them into something different, you know. But a lot of them look like they know the fundamentals of football, which is nice. All right, we normally get the raw people that we said we want to work on. Some of these girls come in already controlling pass, looking. Come over here for this. Take it. Send kids. No, he ain't done this level. All this. I am surprised. You know, so big up to Zoria, Ray, and all the others that are. You guys have made me proud. You know, yes, you guys have made me proud. Yes, 6. Yes, 6. Yes, 7. Just say 7. All right, just say 7. All right, we will just take the 7. Yes. So, anyways, they will be having Nicaragua next. So I will set the stream for that, so you will know when. All right. So don't worry yourself. So that's the Reggae Girls. Congratulations to the big win. Yes. So let me move on over to Tyreek Magee. Tyreek Magee, people. All right, Tyreek Magee. Tyreek Magee. All right, so Tyreek Magee, the other day we came here and we had said that people called us and told us that Tyreek Magee would have signed in the JPL. I said I don't know the team. All right, I saw news came out and saying that he already signed to a team, and I said no. Person told me that he's going to sign to a team in the JPL, but it's not a confirmed team as yet. Just know that he's going to sign for a team, and the team that everyone was talking about, it's not that team he looks like he signs for. And that's why it's good to make sure you kind of edge your bet properly. So I turned out being right, because it's not the team that everyone said he's going to sign for. It looks like it's more Phoenix he's going to be signing for. All right? Or signed for. All right? Yes. What say you guys, Tyreek Magee? And then we roll straight into the Reggae Boys. Then we finished off the show with Leon Bailey and the Champions League, because Leon Bailey did play in the Champions League, played Celtics the other day, and a lot of things happened in the Champions League. We want to go through that as well. All right, yes. Big up, Determine how you doing, man. Massive respect. Imaxit, you talking about people with football education, so I like that. All right, massive respect. All right, so Tyreek Magee, what you guys say? Backward step or forward, or a backward step to go forward? Because you guys told me that MLS, he's going to go to the MLS and all sorts of stories. All right, yes. Backward or forward? Give me a fast thing before I give my take on it. Yes, Corey said 6 is real. All right, Determine, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Yes, Determine, I will run the show, the next program next week. So I will contact you, let you know how much I've gotten, and then you said you will put you will match it. All right, so I will contact you next week when we finish the next show, maybe Monday. All right, JPL is level. All right, that is what Brown Beer says. All right, reversing, Corey says. All right, so no one has anything positive. Or people are saying that's a step back. Right, all right. So for me, my take. I heard the stunts, people telling you that it's a short term and all of these things. People, it is a step back. All right, it's nothing more than that. It is a step back for the player, but to be honest, what he was delivering was not so far superior over the USL level. We have to tell the truth, guys. So he couldn't go much other places than the USL level, because he couldn't go into the MLS. All right, he was still at the USL level. He had the first good spell at the USL level since signing. All right, and they decide that they're not going to go back with him because they're assessing players. It's not the other way around. Don't let people tell you foolishness. It's them decide that they're not going to go back with him because they always are their first choice. All right. So I think the best thing he could do is just to keep on getting more game time, and then look for keep raising the profile and try be the person who you thought you were before. All right, because you have not shown that none at all over the entire time I've watched this player played. You know, I'm not so impressed as you guys what you have said about this player. You understand me? I've not seen it. I think he passes the ball well. He keeps himself under control. But those are standard things in Europe. You understand me? So everybody can do that. But they can do it at a higher level, so they can match the reaction timing of others. So, and I'm talking kids. You understand me? So you have to really prove yourself in order to jump back to any level. You understand me? Yes. So you have to just dominate the JPL, go to Middle East, try to get something going there, and then someone can pick you up off that, or try to get back in the USL, because people keep on talking about USL is a low level and you can't rise. That is not true. I've seen Pepe trying to be bought for 30 million by West Ham. Pepe was in the USL, went to the MLS, and then leave for Europe. I've seen 2 other kids just left from the USL to the MLS to Europe. We just saw people leaving from the USL back into MLS Next Pro, back into the MLS, and going back to Europe. So the story, it is lies we are telling. We're just trying to cover up our own ego for our failure. The USL is not a graveyard for anybody. It is because you don't perform, you use something for excuse to make your fan base feel a certain way. No. We are seeing enough proof that people can leave from anywhere, go anywhere. All right? Anywhere, go anywhere. All right? All right. So, truth is truth said, he's bigger than the JPL. Well, I don't believe that. That's my take. JD, backwards time is running out on him. All right, Jamaica, from Jamaica to Belgium to USL. All right, blessings, massive respect. As what I've said, I think he's at USL level because he has not shown me that he's bigger than that, so I can't lie to you because that would have been not good for me, you know. He should have been a free agent for a while and get a decent signing. No, you have to put your work out to get a signing, and that's what I think people need to stop. Stop thinking that people just get to go places, or because you're Jamaican, people wait on you to be free, then our power over you to sign. Nothing like that goes like that. You have a record. Worst off, if you're a professional footballer that plays on high level, people track you and see what you can offer. All right, so I don't think the wait on good signings is there. It's not true. It's not true. All right. You see, if Leon Bailey, which you're going to talk about Leon Bailey, you will see what is true when Leon Bailey time talk, and you see how much people want to come in for Leon Bailey because he has a track record. All right. Magee has a fantasy record. So Leon Bailey, I know Jamaicans don't rate him highly, but he has a track record. Magee has a fantasy record. All right. Yes, it's 2 different things. Okay. I would choose the top JPL team over the fighting relegation team. Well, that's a good point to look at it. Yeah, but if you have the talent and you just want to get some clips, you can go anywhere, because if you're not going to stay there, you can go anywhere. Should never come back to the JPL. Right, and then we have Danica Knight. It would have been better if Magee went to Mount Pleasant than Veer. Well, if that's the conversation, I have no problem for him to go anywhere. If anywhere in the world, JPL is the same thing. You just go there and do your thing and have your, because what most people don't know is you put your performances in. You're trying to make the team win, but you have a collective record, and that's what you put on your file, send into the clubs them that you think you want to have interest in, and then they're going to evaluate you regardless and give you a trials. You understand me? So I think if you're looking at getting signed to places, or getting tryouts to places, you just want to have your clips and you doing what you have to do. All right, Magee needs body. Okay. Richard Cranford, biggest bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Mirak says, unless I see players that's not American leave USL, go MLS, then Europe, I won't believe it. All right. Okay, no problem. I will get that. I will get the record for people that leave from the USL, go to Europe. That is not American. And if I found a full list, you have to come back and tell me sorry, because I know I can find the list. I just need to put it down. All right. He is definitely bigger than the JPL. Please don't say that until you see him in the JPL. All right. Because you might be very shocked. You might be very shocked how other midfielders look equally as good as him. All right. Yes. So reserve your judgment. Reserve it. No. Magee leaves and went to France. And then went to Middle East. There are at least 4 midfielders in the JPL that is better than Magee. Your Jamaican family vibes telling you his point. So don't be surprised. All right, Peter Lee, Vassal and Magee is the same thing. They are just not European level, hence why their career isn't taking off. Theodore cannot develop him. All right, your big boss, have him around. Flemings leave USA. Oh, I've read that one before. Magee is not Tapa type player. Yes, him and Tapa had some problems. He spoke not in favor of Magee before, said that Magee need to command football. When he's on field, he doesn't do that. You know, because he was trying to look someone to blame when he was in the national team and never got the result. So he was telling Magee to go back and command the ball. You know, and acting like he wasn't doing well. But I thought that the team was not on USA's level and at the bigger teams level. You know, yeah. But he tried to put the blame on other people. Go the Concacaf to play Concacaf playoffs. Yeah, he could have played for Cavaliers. I think Cavaliers would have helped him, you know, yeah. Magee is a big man. What kind of development he need? No, Dean Fraser, that's a problem, you know. We keep on saying that, Dean Fraser. That is the most inaccurate statement we ever make. Every player leaving out of Jamaica need development. Every player leaving out of Jamaica need development. So that's why people started to say that they need to go from earlier so that people could take the time to give them the development. Because when they are bigger, people would say, oh, but I have 2 17-years-old over here and they can do better than you. I'm not going to pay you so much mind. You understand me? So don't say Magee doesn't need development because he himself told you 2 years ago that he needed development. Because he figured out the truth. You can't say that, man. we don't have a then why are we trying to get coaches to other places to learn the game to come and give back to the people here and the coaches them told that they failed a whole generation? Why would they say that if they don't need development? Dean, I don't think that is accurate, big boss. Vision says, Chris Smith, you don't think Dixon is more than capable of doing so? Okay, I missed that conversation. All right. JD, Veer doesn't have a good supporting cast to let Magee look good. Okay. Villa is regretting already getting rid of Bailey because Duran and Oli is also leaving. You know? Richard Crawford, we're going to talk about that. So we're just trying to patch everything in. So that is the Magee conversation. For me, I have to stand on what I've seen. And Magee have never shown me that he's better than USL levels. Because he went to the USL and he never looked better than anybody else. Even in his second season. When he looked good enough, because he did come on in the USL, he looked even on par with others. And you still had midfielders there better than him as well. So for me, he never showed me anything at Belgium at all. I don't even think he was on the Jupiter Pro League level. I don't think he was at that. I saw other players that was better. We talked about them. They went to France and went to even Morocco and now doing well. So I was vindicated that what I'm saying was not lies because people came here and told me that, because it's a selling club. Yeah, but they gave him away for free. You understand me? Nothing like that. We make too much excuses for our players. You know, I am motivating them to say, go and do your best. But I can't come here and tell you that you're better than everybody because it's not true. I would say he's a USL player. And I can't say he's a flat-out dominant USL player because he never commanded a direct spot in the USL over his entire time there. All right? It's the last spell that he had was the best spell he had in the USL, period. All right? He had injuries here and there, but he had enough time for people to say, yes, this guy is really good. So he would have gotten the main spot, and that was not true. All right, JD. Okay, JD. Let the show that I was on. Let me know the total respect. Okay, JD. The show that I was on. Just let me know the total respect. Okay. I don't understand. I missed what you're saying. Can you just group up what you're saying? Even Speedy looked better than... Yes, Speedy performed over the 2 years better than him. But Speedy was here for a long time. So I expected the first year, Speedy would have performed better because he would have to settle in. But the second year, it's only half of the year that he performed. You understand me? So yeah, and Speedy performed for the entire year. You get me? So we know that we like certain ballers, but we need to look out for every Jamaican and speak the truth then. Even if you're not going to speak the truth on other nations, speak the truth for all Jamaicans. And for me, Speedy would have been in my team over him every single day, because I think that Speedy can even teach some of these kids what to do. Speedy have the same skill sets like him. Speedy holds the ball properly, pass the ball, lays the ball up properly, don't lose the ball, even less than him. But we just forgot what Speedy does. Yes, he doesn't have the defensive capability to play a true 6, so he's more of a 8. You know, a deeper line player that picks up and move and comfortable to play in deeper line areas. That's what Speedy is. You get me? Yes, and he is a 10 to a winger. You understand me? So it's slightly different. So he doesn't have the capability to defend as Speedy or to block lanes overall. But Speedy can play a comfortable central role. Like him. No, not like him, like anyone else. Comfortable. So I think Speedy is a better player. I actually think so. Speedy is a runner and passed the ball back 90% of the time. He's a retainer of the ball. Truth is truth. Footballers evolve. You need retainers of the ball. Daniel Johnson does it for Jamaica team, and we think that he's not doing anything. You get me? Retainers of the football. Look at City's team. Bernardo Silva, retainer of the football. Gundogan, retainer of the football. They are always needed in team. Pedri, retainer of the football. They are always needed in teams. But obviously those players, I'm not comparing Speedy with those players. Those players are elite players, so they offer more. But retainers of the football, their mechanism is different. You understand me? Their education is advanced. So they are the ones dictating the entire game. They are dictating the flow of the game. That's why they're retainer of the football. Alright, so you can't say 90% backwards. Sometimes a backward pass does not mean necessarily backward. It means you're cutting a triangle trap. So you have to pass it back to, if you're coming from the wing side, Bernardo Silva dropping from the wing, he passed it back to the central, and the central goes straight to the V or go to the opposite wing. That is called breaking, or you break the triangle trap. That's how you break up triangle trap, but obviously, your truth is truth, the same things, you know? But remember, this is what I do. Truth is truth. You come here to learn those stuff, so don't tell me I'm passing back 90% of the time. You're talking to me, all right? Yes, so I'm teaching you things, blood, all right? So what we think is football is not football, because that's not what the world working with. All right? Speedy and Magee is not the same. Magee is an attacker. Magee is a dying breed of footballer. A cam that offers nothing in football, if you want me to tell you the truth. All right? So that's why they have to add a winger position to his game, just to keep him in relevance in football. All right? So Speedy can do more. I would rather even put Speedy as a 10 than put him as a 10. Because Speedy actually look like he has better footballing IQ than him. Okay, so relax, truth is truth. I've given you all footballing details, and you can't fight them. You're just in your feelings. Speedy is this. They are both Jamaicans. So I'm not fighting, and born Jamaicans as well. So you can't say I'm picking one and fighting against one. Give your facts. Argue the facts. All right? Yeah, JD, I agree. He's a ball retainer, not elite, but one of the better retainers. Yeah, but I don't know why it's look like once they're in a camp of a player, they can't see reality. They can't. Truth is truth. Let go of the Magee hope. All right? Let go of it. Love Jamaica. Truth is truth. Love Jamaica. Okay, yes, real talk. Dean Fraser, big up yourself. All right. Speedy is a good player. I always wanted him in the national team. We don't have anyone who can comfortably hold the ball. Daniel Johnson can do it, but Speedy is much more of an 8 than Daniel Johnson. That is true. Teach them JD. No, well, I'm just trying to tell him, oh, you break a triangle trap. Normally in Jamaica, we're just run, we're big and fast, we run through it, and man, just take the ball from you and just counter you and kill you off. I've seen that even at the national level. Them can't beat a triangle trap at all. I am interested to see. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. We're just breaking down the Magee situation. How much assist Speed has in his entire career? How much assist Magee has in entire career in the national team? He has been here for a long while. Plays a lot more games than everybody else. Even though you guys said he need more opportunity, I can pull up the amount of games he plays, and you would have dropped down. All right, so don't come at me. Truth is truth. You know who JD, a fan of your talk to Okay, you just change your name. All right, thank you very much. All right, well, fan of me, you're talking to the footballing guru. All right, not football guru, footballing guru. You need to put some respect on my name. All right, I am watching them, and I'm not giving him the credit you want to give him. All right. Who have more assists? One is playing a double 6 and a 8, and one is playing a winger and a cam, and doesn't do defensive coverage none at all. So which one would have to have the more assists? Please educate me. Because one is playing in a deeper line, in a closer to the defensive third, and massive, they would pass over the halfway line, almost going into the attacking third majority of the line. Majority of the time. So I don't understand. So, yeah, bro, that is a sad take to have. All right? Yes, because and I would have to spend more time to break it down to show you how one is a way better player than the other. The USL is a step above the JPL last season. He did well. I think Butler will bring out the best in him. All right? All right, so we're gonna move off that. We're gonna move off that and then move to the Jamaica versus Trinidad one, because I want to compile everything in 2 hours. Guys, remember we had said that we need 5 super chat to donate to the program. All right, yes. So I have to repeat it right here, but at the start of the video, it was there. So if people re-watching, you can donate to the stream even after the thing finishes. Just make sure you drop to the academy, whether it's in the PayPal or on the stream. All right. So that was the Magee situation. Let me move on now to the Reggae Boys. So Reggae Boys should be taking on let me slide this over so we can get the detail page back again. So Reggae Boys should be taking on, let me scroll it here to show you. This is it right here. Reggae Boys should be taking on Trinidad and Tobago, all right, on the 6th, 7:30, Catherine Hall, all right, and game 2 will be on the 9th of February, 8 p.m. Anthony Sparling Sports Complex, Jungle, my place, all right, yes, not my place anymore. I have left Jamaica too long. And this is the squad. This is the squad. Jamaica versus TNT with all locals is a curry goat game to give players cap to be sold. Okay. All right. So in goal we have let me try and maximize this a little for you guys. All right. Let me maximize this a little for you. All right. Can I? Okay. I should be able to go bigger. Okay. Okay. All right. So let me just save this and then bring it up back in my system. All right. Yes. So 1 second. I'm going to just bring this up on my system so I can maximize the page, because on Twitter it will give me a little problem. So all right, it should be good now. It's on my screen. Let me maximize it so I can go through it. All right. So that is better. All right, so in goal we have Shakan Davis, Benjamin Williams, Joshua Grant, and Jamali Waite. So Jamali Waite came back in the team. All right, so Jamali Waite, let me see if he's still under contract. He should still be under contract, right? All right, Jamali Waite. So Jamali Waite. All right, Jamali Waite. All right, so he is still under contract. El Paso Locomotive, all right, and that should be in the USL. All right, so this is one of the points that kills the argument of remember people was telling me that you couldn't get players outside the country, and that's why I said I don't avoid conversation. I just pause them, retain information, and then revisit them. So he is a USL player. And I have gotten statements from people that if they were called, they would have turned up. So the truth is what Omar Fowling says. They wanted to focus on locals to try and find as much as possible at this trip. So they are giving them a true chance. You understand me? So it's not no fight around. It's not no go around the bush. That's exactly what they are doing here. Joshua Grant was one of the young kids through the U20s, right? All right. Yes. So Shaquan Davis made the national team a few times. Yes. Right. So that's the goalkeeping pool. I think the goalkeeping pool is okay. With Shaquan Davis gets his chance, maybe we'll get some game time this time. So people will know how good he is. So if he doesn't cut it, we can go back for Connor Boyce Clark and put in that third spot. So that's an opportunity for you to find out. Blessings, Father Bling, massive respect. All right, yeah, man. Visionary Alliance. All right, we are going piece by piece. We are going piece by piece. All right, people. Let me know if you not donate to the channel. You know, like what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick. Oh yes, it's counting. It's counting. So people with 2 donations, it's going to it. So whatever donation come on the channel, even if it's me directly, it's going to the donation. All right? Yes. Because if I don't make the 5 off it, yeah, we have to just put everything in it. So massive respect, Gart, for supporting the thing. At least people thumbs up the donations them if you ain't putting none. And thumbs up the video so more people can see it. So possible more people could donate. Alright, Father Bling, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. And then we have Sheridan in the house said, keep up the good work and don't change to please anyone. Realest youth around here. Big up yourself, Sheridan. Massive respect and thanks for the support. It's you guys keep on making us keep relevant, you know, man. You guys keep on putting the lights on. Alright, so in defense now, we have Richard King, Fitzroy Cummins, made the team already. Gadale Irvin. I need to see more of him. All right. Christopher Ainsworth. I've said I wanted to see him. Robino Garden. I said that I think I wanted to see him over the right back side to see how he translates. All right. Kyle Ming. Always around the national team as well. Stephen Young. Giovanni Leng. We saw him as well. Sule McCullough back in. And then Malik Owil. All right, but well-spoken guy, cool guy, you know, yeah. I heard him spoke about the game, and I want to say that he seems like he knows what he's talking about. So I would love for him to get an opportunity. He's in the USL as well, so that's another USL player that gets on it. Yeah. A lot of people will look at it sideways, you know, because I know players that would have wanted to come, you know. Yeah. So yeah, but Owil comes in. Yeah. He plays right back. He plays centre back. So he's a player that you would want to see if he's over the ilk of the local players, or he's in a USL tier, or he can even bump up to the MLS tier. So that means he would have been in the higher echelon of players to be selected. So it's an opportunity for Owil. All right. Yes. Yes, Owil is the best right back. Gmails, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Owil will be maybe the best player on this entire list. Yeah, man, I rate Owil very, very highly. Gary Powell, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Massive respect. Guys, let me go 200 likes. 2 hours, we have 200 likes. We have 150 here. So if you hit the like button and you're passing through, just keep on hitting the like button, all right? Yeah, man. And I will do the Reggae Girlz game whenever it comes. All right. So we have Joshua Anglin. Let me talk about the defense line. Richard King gets his opportunity to be the star role. So we will see how he looks here and there. All right. Fitzroy Cummins. We are going to look at him as well. Sule McCullough. People said we should look at him as well. Yes, I think that Owil is the highest rated player there. I think so. Yes. At least for me. Nigel, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Gadale Irvin, a good player. At least at the lower level. I would like to see what he has to offer. But out of the defense, has to be all the young players them. Richard King, I will be watching to see something from. Christopher Ainsworth, Robina Garden, I will be looking to see something from. Sule Makala, can play right back and centre back as well. Yes, I think that this is a opportunity for him. Yes, but I think the right back, the two right backs, the automatical right backs will be Malik Oil. All right, for the right back, Malik Oil. Who will be the two right back? Them. Robina Garden will be a backup. All right, Cummins will be a centre back. Okay. Oh, this back line is going to be tough to pick, you know. I think Malik Oil will be the right back, right? Malik Oil will be the right back. Yeah, Malik Oil will be the right back. All right. King will start, so he's going to start one of those places. And then I would say King would have to ship over the left-hand side. And then you could see Sule Makala gets favored. Kyle Ming can play right back and centre back as well. So you could see them shift as a 3. I could see a 3 and I could see a 4. All right, but I would say Malik Oil and the King will be the only main 2 starters. At this point, Sule Makala would be the centre backs that is partnering him, and Ainsworth will be the backup left back. He wouldn't be the starter, so someone else would have to take that. All right, and then we have a next. Wisdom says donated 7 Canadian, says Malik Oil. I want him and King to partner at the back. He's excellent, honestly. But Wisdom, I know the player. Yes, I've said he's excellent. I like him. All right. So all right, let me go through it. Then we make our best 11. Our best 11. How can we watch the match? The match will be on the JPL, the JFF website, JFF YouTube page. We will pin a link. We will pin a link when the time comes. All right, and I think they're gonna say you have to pay $9 to do so. All right, and we're gonna try and figure out the best way how you guys could get it. All right, either you're gonna watch me commentate on it, or you're gonna go over there and pay. It's tough for me to stream it. I could stream it, make you guys watch it free, but that's gonna defeat my purpose, because my purpose was always to help Jamaica. Once I'm here, it was always to help Jamaica. You get me? I could have just stayed away and be successful on my own, and I've always came back to try and help Jamaica. And to be honest, I believe that this idea that they got, it's from me, directly from me. Because I gave them the same idea 2 years ago in papers to the same person that's talking about this idea. So if it's someone else gave them the same idea 2 years later, I would be very displeased that they never act on this idea. And Mr. Spade can attest to that. That is, I'm 100% talking the facts. I think all of you guys on this channel can attest to that, because you were here when I said I'm going to give them my ideas. You were here. But you maybe never know exactly what I gave them. And this is what I'm talking about. JD, tell the people them to pay them money. Yeah, but that's what I've just said. But I'm not going to talk like you. I have to explain to people because obviously I know that others don't have it, but they would like to watch the game. You know, so we have to find ways to deal in respect. Determined. Not saying you're being disrespectful, because maybe you're just typing short, but I'm just trying to find the best way how people can understand that, yes, I could give it to you free. I could easily well stream it in my Discord, because I have the capability to do so, and pay for it. But I think it's better if you support them so it can go down to the kids them. You understand me? Or at least you can just put it towards the kids them. If they want to use it for the kids or not, we can blame them for that after. All right? Yes, so the midfield now, Joshua Anglin. I heard people told me that he's playing better. I need to watch him a lot more. All right, Damario Phillips, a player that was around the team in Algrimson's time. Showed some good signs here and there. On the Jordan tour, he looked okay. He had good energy added to the team. Romeo Guthrie. He has something about him. He has something about him that I liked the last time I saw him. So I will be watching him this time around. Dwayne Atkinson. I think that he has evolved his game, had way more footballing, more thinking to his game, you know. Not just dropping shoulder and try to take on everyone. Saw that he's trying to dictate paces and become much more retainer of the football and get way wiser in the game itself. And he just got the best player in Concacaf, at least in the Caribbean level. It's a good start for him. So I think Busy is a good opportunity for him. Shamar Watson, I would have to look for him. Nathaniel Owl, I would have looked for him, and Daniel Green back in the team. All right, so yeah, midfield mixed with wingers as well. So they are not true out and out midfielders. Joshua Anglin, Damario Phillips can play century. Damario Phillips, yeah, he's a and Guthrie. All right, Nathaniel and Watson, tell me what about those players? What are their main positions? Because I don't know them. So I will have to go and check them out after this. So Shamar Watson and Nathaniel All, those are the two ones. Daniel Green, we know him already. Yeah. And then Warner Brown, Kimani, Auburn, Ronaldo Biggs. He's in the... hold on. El Mexi, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. MP, W94, big up yourself. Aldre, good morning. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. So Ronaldo Biggs, we know that guy. But I thought he was outside. So I think... I never knew. Ronaldo Biggs. Thought he was outside. Oh, we have two Ronaldo Biggs. Okay, we have two Ronaldo Biggs. So that is slightly of a problem. Which one of them it is? All right, so Ronaldo Biggs. Let me click this one first. Yeah, he's the one that I thought, the one that left Jamaica a while now. He's a striker. Let me see what the next one plays. So if the next one plays, he's also hold on. Is it they're the same person? They look pretty much the same. And it's 22 July. Alright, so I guess yes, it's the same person. It's the same person. Alright, and he looks like he's back in the JPL. Okay, I thought that he went out. Alright, so Biggs, yes, I know him. But I never knew that he went back to the JPL. He's at Racing United FC. All right, Racing United. Saw them give Cavaliers the business the other day. Yes. Jamal Rowe Calvin added to the list as well. That's a good one. Yeah. He's a good player. I think he was the best striker in the JPL for a while. You know. Yeah. Yeah, so Kimani Bailey, Raheem Edwards, I don't know him. Shaniel Thomas, we know him. He was a year and a half. He was one of the best central forwards, / wide. Yeah. So Ronaldo Biggs, Shaniel Thomas, Kimani Bailey, and Jamal Calvin. Yeah. I think that they are some of the best forwards. I could say they are definitely some of the best forwards. I could say. Yeah, Biggs came back to Jamaica. Yes, I just checked it. My system told me that he's back in Jamaica. But sometimes that's what happens, people. I can't even keep up with how fast some of these guys coming back because I thought that Biggs was having a good time, you know? Yeah, so what I see here, defensive and forward every team. Midfield, central midfield, still kind of short. But obviously, you have Joshua Anglin, Guthrie. You know that they're going to be forced and packed in midfield. Damario Phillips have to be a part of the midfield as well. Yeah, so I think it's a solid team. You could see Joshua Anglin playing the 6, or if they're going to use a double pivot, if you're going to use the 4-2-3-1, or yeah, 4-2-3-1, yeah. You could see Joshua Anglin with Guthrie, and then they use Damario Phillips or Busy. I think they would have used Busy as the attacking midfielder because you get something more out of him. Damario Phillips go on the bench. All right, and then now you could put Calvin wide. You could put Calvin wide, Shaniel Thomas up front, and Biggs wait, and then you use Kimani Bailey wide as well. All right, so Kimani Bailey, Shaniel Thomas, and Jamal Calvin as the 3 starters. All right, and then you have Joshua Anglin, Guthrie, and Atkinson as the 3 behind them. Then deeper line, Then Jamali Wait obviously starts. Then you have Malik Owil. Just a fast one. I will come with a much more organized one. Tell you the functions and everything. Richard King, Kyle Ming, and Sule Makala to start with. All right, that's to start with. So Richard King, Cummins, Sule Makala, and Owil. All right, yes, with Jamali Wait starting, and then Joshan Anglin, Guthrie, Atkinson. And then up front, we have Kimoni Bailey, Jamal Calvin, and Shanil Thomas. Maybe it's a little bit striker heavy, but they like the drift inside. I would have to work it on the system to show you what I do mean. All right, let me try get the super chat here. Oh, nothing was written on the super chat. All right, yes. So guys, if you're rewatching, please give me your best 11 out of what you're seeing here. Upon said most of them come back to their level of football. Only the ones that are cut out for pro will make it. All right. Warren, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Kimoni Bailey is a fullback. Not sure. He can play wing back at best. I am not sure. He was injured and his contract was up. That's okay. Well, yeah, that's tough. Busy looks like he like the most educated midfielder. Yes, but he has been around a while, you know. So yeah, maybe he just has time on his side. All right, so guys, let me get into more of the breakdown. So smash the like button, share, and subscribe. We just reached 1 hour. Let me check how much likes on the big bad video. All right, so 98 likes, they said, is on the video already. So we still need 102 more likes before we leave. All right, 98 likes is still good. It's early morning, so I know that a lot of you guys haven't come in and mash up the place. But massive respect for all people that donated to the cause. And we are stepping on it next week, all right? So the last stream is going to be next week. I'm going to skip the Reggae Girlz one. So anyways, now we have Champions League. What I want to know is if Brian Brown, the leading goal scorer, is he injured? I don't know. I'm going to check that. JD, do you think they will rotate players over? Yes, of course. If you want to see players, why you care about wins? This don't matter. So it should be around, obviously, I know the ego and people would be saying that, oh, we need to make a stamp for the fans. No. We need to find players. It's either we want to find players or we're trying to sell tickets. All right. I think I know Jamaica like winners. So they might upset now, not getting the win. But I rather test out the players than blood. All right. Let me know if you guys agree with that. I rather test out the players them to find a player rather than trying to go out for win. Obviously, I'm trying to win the game, yes. But I'm not going to just keep the same players them and not see the others. I want to see everyone. And then if I win both games, it's okay. Because this means nothing. So the L is he not included. All right. Brian Mighty said, Brown is not injured. Okay. Brian Mighty, thanks for being here. I know that you are the savant of the JPL. I should have called you once. I'm going to talk on these things, but obviously we will talk on the next day. Yes, so and I will learn more from you, all right, because I don't overstep my boundary. I know that you are the JPL man, all right. At least you owe me some signature for the JPL man title, all right, because I saw you run with it and you're not paying me. Find my office, Brian. Yes, so Brian Mighty, guys, if you want all the information on JPL, that man is there. He is the Jamaican. What is the name of that, bro? What? Oh, can I forget this? He's the he's a Jamaican. One second. My fault. He's the Jamaican Fabrizio Romano. All right? Yes. So make sure to check him out, people. All right? Yes. For this team, I'm only putting in my friend them to start. No, you can't work. We ain't working with you then. All right. So, anyways, guys, let me slide over a few days ago because we want to go through everything. We want to finish the thing on Leon Bailey. All right. Yes. So Wednesday we had a lot of tough games, all right, because all the games they played at the same time. We had the Champions League, big standings, people trying to see City drop out and reach nowhere. They said City had the biggest viewing of all games. Double all games, all right. I don't know if it's because City's conceded early, all right, but a lot of other teams conceded early. So let me go through the results. So 4-2, Villa, Rogers tucked away 3, and Ollie Watkins with his goal that you know he's going to be getting. Our boy Liam Bailey did put a good performance in, which we're going to come back to that because we're going to talk Liam Bailey for a long time. All right, so they are up there as one of the big dogs in the actual Champions League, which you have to give them credit. They are 8th in the Champions League, so they are one of the major dogs in the standings. All right, then we have Atalanta versus Barcelona 2-2. Barcelona stopped, they're just scoring goals for fun, but they can't stop conceding damn goals. 13 conceded and 28 scored, the most scored, and middle of the pack conceding gave them second. All right, then you have Leverkusen versus Sparta Praha, and Leverkusen needed those results to keep themselves in the top dog race as well. They are in 6th spot at this point. All right, so that's nice. Dortmund got a 3-1 win over Shakhtar, and that pushed them up at one of the top second seeded type teams, right behind Atalanta on goal difference. Bayern came through 3-1 winners over Slovan, and Bayern is one of the teams that is outside the big dogs group. Big dog team that is outside the big dog groups. All right, bless myself funding, and yeah man, massive respect. And then we continue. We're just going through the results, and then we can have our conversation. And then Dinamo 2-1 over Milan. Milan got a red card early on, and that definitely helped Dinamo, because with 11 they ain't gonna beat Milan at all. Then Arsenal rallied back, and a late disqualified goal saved the skin off the Arsenal. Yeah, and I was so rooting for that goal to be allowed, but they said it is not allowed, you know. So the Arsenal got away. All right. Yes, we are going to talk Liam Bailey, don't worry yourself. So the Arsenal got away, people, of getting embarrassed in Girona. They said Girona is a no type team. That's what they told me that. They told me that. And I said, every team that can pass the football will give Arsenal problem. All right, and Girona did give them all sorts of problem just the same. And to be honest, they should have come out of the game with a actual result. All right, yes. But anyways, Arsenal won that game, and based off them winning the game, they are 3rd in the Champions League. Based on performances, I don't think they deserve 3rd. Inter performed better than them, you know, but yeah, we are going to give them that, you know. Inter 3-0 over Monaco. The red card kind of helped Inter big time. Yes. Arsenal win is a win. All right, 3-0 Inter, and then we have Juventus lost 2-0 to Benfica. Big result at Benfica. Yes. Benfica, they are up to 16th. Yes, then you have Lille defeated Feyenoord 6-1, and Lille keep punching themselves in the top dogs zone. Jonathan David, Canadian, them doing well. Then you have City came back to beat up Club Brugge Braga from Belgium. Yes, 3-1. All right. Yes, it could have been a little bit more, but also Braga could have scored a little more as well. So maybe 5-2 would have been a more reasonable result right there. And then big dogs, Liverpool, got slapped up at PSV. I said that I wanted to go and stayed at outside the gate, you know, because the tickets them was the dearest ticket in Champions League. They had the dearest ticket 1,000. All right, yes, the big dogs got slapped up, you know. I am wondering if this is a trend. Yes, they did pick a second string team. Robertson start. So it was not like empty second string team. You had players on it that are players that played with the first team. But PSV deserved to win the game. All right, yes. All right, yes. Salzburg got blanked 4-1 by the gritty Atletico Madrid, and they have stumped us placed in the top dogs realm, which is 5th. All right, Leipzig lost to Sturm 1-0. All right, yo, you have some teams really put a good work in for tell themselves, you know, it wasn't good enough, but yeah. All right, and Sporting Bologna 0-0. Real Madrid defeated Brest 3-0. So Real Madrid pushed themselves up there, and Brest keep themselves in a qualification spot, at least a playoff spot. All right, PSG continued their dominant form. Dembele hat-trick there 4-1. Young Boys versus Savannah Vesda. Vesda defeated them 1-0 on the day. So that's what finished off the overall conversation right there. So let me get into the chopping up. All right, let me get into the chopping up of the UEFA. Because I should have reshared it, you know. I don't know why I never reshared it. 1 second. So this is the playoffs, all right. All right, so this is the best one for me. All right, this is big enough, all right. So anyways. So this is how it's going to work out. This is the road to Munich 2025, all right. 75 million in the bag already. All right. The most important position all of a sudden is the right back, because Rabina Guard is called. JD, just waiting to replay. No. Fan, then I told you you're a secret Liverpool fan, you know, because you're always beating up City, all right? I want to see you pass Real Madrid. City and Real Madrid have a love affair, if you have been watching the Champions League. And it has not fallen always to Real Madrid. City dominates Real Madrid almost every season for the last 4 consecutive years. Even when they knocked out City, they still dominated them, blood. You ain't watching football. Alright, you don't remember while Rudiger have to be skated on his teeth to keep balls out of the net. What are you talking about, blood? The one team City does not fear in the Champions League is actually Real Madrid. Stop hyping up on yourself, blood. But let me keep the show professional. Alright, because you are getting under my skin. Alright. Yo, JD, I'm a Chelsea fan, and I don't like Arsenal as much as the next guy. But you roasting them every stream, no? No, it is because their ego built every time they're the greatest. You know, and I'm telling them what will happen, you know. And they're acting like what I'm saying is not. And then every week I come back and say, I told you so. All right? Yes, so people, I watch football. That's why I don't like people bother me when I'm watching football. You have a friend that loves to bother me, you know, because he's stressed out when he's watching football. Stop bothering me, my friend. I'm not going to call your name, but you know that I'm giving you that 5 seconds of the video. It's for you, blood. All right? Football is a result game, not a pretty. Oh, wow. A Arsenal fan talking about not pretty football. Wow. All right. Anyways, so how it goes now. So Brest, Paris will go on to face the Liverpool or Barcelona. All right. Okay. That's kind of weird, you know. All right. And then Club Brugge will be playing Atalanta. And Lille or Aston Villa will advance to that. And in that bracket, that will bring it to the semi-final, right? Or to the final, I think. Yeah. I think that's what it's saying here. Manchester City, Real Madrid will take on Atletico Madrid or Leverkusen. So let me look at it here. All right. Yes. Yes. We're beating them so bad. All right. So let me do some prediction here, guys. Brest or Paris? How are we looking at that? Let me look. Let me land first before we jump at it. Yes, it's accurate. It's accurate. It's accurate. Yes, the draw finished 12 o'clock my time. Yes, so Brest should be playing Paris, right? Hold on. We can use. Let me reshare this so I have everything on my screen. Yes, so I've reshared. No, I've not reshared it. Guys, remember to follow me on Twitter. That's where I post all my contents. Yes. So, Brest. Yeah, Brest. It is correct. It is correct. It is correct. It is correct. I am not sure if I like the new. No. This is fire. Anything that stresses people out, it means money. All right, it means money. All right, let me copy this thingy and I can put it on my main screen so you guys could get a chance to see it a little bit better. So I'm copying it now so I could give you guys it on the screen, the main setup. All right, so yes, we are coming up now, so I can maximize it so you guys can see it better. All right, so let me do our predictions and then we go under all right, so Brest, Paris, PSG. What are you guys going with? Let me write it down. For me, Brest started off very good, but you could see that they still lacked the depth pool. So I think PSG, it's a good form. Dembele is back. Their striking level is good. Their midfield, they're getting additional midfielders back. They are getting defenders back. So I think that they have a much more well-rounded squad. So I think them, PSG moved on from this round. So PSG over Brest, I'm going with. Let me write it down here. PSG over Brest. Yes, so I'm picking PSG. All right. Drop your comments if you're rewatching or you're watching now. Club Brugge over Atalanta. Club Brugge looks okay, but I would say Club Brugge is a next team that lacks depth as well. And Atalanta, Decathlon and Lookman, they are in serious form. I don't know if Lookman is injured at this point, but I think if Lookman is in with Decathlon supplying, I think it's going to be slightly too much for Club Brugge. So Club Brugge, I am going Atalanta for that. Nigeria in the building. All right, so Atalanta advance for me. Atalanta for me. All right, let me hear what you guys say. Atalanta. So Atalanta will be taking on Lille or Aston Villa. Where yeah, I will do the next round and I will do separate videos on my next channel coming up. So Atalanta, I'm picking Atalanta. I'm picking. All right, JD. Is the great Barcelona has financial trouble? Maybe, but they're selling players. So yeah. All right, so then the big one now, the big one that everyone wants to participate in, Real Madrid versus the big bad Manchester City. How are you guys looking at that? How are you guys looking at it? Let me know. I think it's a tough. Hold on. Oh, it's going to work. Is it a one-off game or double header? I have not really checked it, you know. It should be a double header because obviously I can't play you at home. It should be a double header. I think all of them are double headers. It's not just knockouts. So they are double headers. Double headers. I am not selling out City. I'm going with City. I'm going with City all day. All right, because Real Madrid seems to always come to Etihad and City ball them off the park. So City over Real Madrid, 1000%. I'm going over Real Madrid. Real Madrid. Finally, we can have big bad Mbappe up against Haaland. So City, I'm going with people. All right. Yes. Yes. Two legs. Two legs. I think City stands a better chance. The one leg thing, I think I would have favored Real Madrid. But two legs, City. I'm going for City. Because I saw Barcelona ball Real Madrid off the park. What was the scoreline? What, 5 or 4 or 6 or 7 goals were just scoring? Lewandowski just rolling, triple up, young kid just flying over the side. It was an embarrassment from Mbappe scored. Yeah, so this Real Madrid hype, we need to temper that expectation down. All right, big teams have to play out. You know, City is still one of the most deadliest teams when teams playing out against them. All right, Haaland is one of the most unstoppable players in football. Same way, it's all right. So don't jump the gun. Watch football and realize, oh, Real Madrid will come at City and start being cagey. How effective their attacking players will be if they have to play cagey. And that is what stops Real Madrid every single year. Because I think if they come out and play full-fledged, they are going to get destroyed by Manchester City, just like Barcelona. Attacking players can't just dominate all games. You have to play strategics. Strategic. You can't come with a bunch of attacking players and think that you're going to win game. City will destroy. I want them to try it because of 4 years in a row. Go back and watch those interviews. We've been telling people that they're not playing no attacking football. Defensive football they play against Manchester City. And you guys feeling so hype saying City just drop out? Thank God you guys are bragging with them. So they have to come out and play attacking football and see what City do to them. You're gonna learn football. You're gonna learn football. Alright? You're gonna learn football. Alright? Yes. City not the same level this season. Do you see? Jay, I'm watching football. I'm watching football. Yes. So just give it a chance. JD. It is a weaker City team today. Well, you just saw Barcelona dominated Real Madrid. So why you think Real Madrid is a stronger Real Madrid team this season? You wouldn't say Real Madrid is a weaker team this season based off performances. You saw life is funny. City is a weaker team, but Real Madrid getting dominated by Barcelona is not a weaker team. It's just the H is in you guys' blood. All right, JD, you hear it here first. Madrid win in the second leg with some dodgy ref decision. All right, people. All right, they all said City dead. All right, thank you very much. I'm writing it down. I am writing it down. So City dead by the whole chat. All right. Yeah, I will be here. I will be here. I will be here. All right. All right. All right. So PSV Juventus. You think that PSV will slap up Juventus? No, I will be here. I like these statements, you know. Yes, I will be here. Let me know, guys. Let me know. I think Juventus will get it together by then. PSV will not slap up Juventus. It will be a good series, but I'm going Juventus over the long haul. All right, Benfica, Monaco. Still staying with Monaco. All right, thought the red card really damaged them. I'm going and it's what? Barcelona or Liverpool? Okay. So they're going to redraw that. Okay. What am I seeing here? Is it every one of these teams playing each other? Yeah, because I don't see it anywhere else. So they're pretty much saying Lille will be playing. Oh, so. Ooh. This can't be real. So that means you two top teams knock off each other to fight the weaker team coming through to go to the finals, to the semi-final, round the to the. Oh my God, Why are they doing this? Because what they're saying here, these two teams fight to get here. Then the two top teams then fight against each other. Oh, okay. No, I saw it. So the Momencha. One second. Oh. Hello. Yeah. Girl. Yeah. Don't know why. Every time I'm streaming, these people turn up, you know? Sorry about that, people. Okay, no, I saw it now, guys. So it's going to be either. So one of them will be on each one of the brackets then. Okay, no, I saw it. So yeah, so I got it. So none of these teams will be playing each other because I would say that would have been madness. Barcelona couldn't play Liverpool so early. So Liverpool or Barcelona will face Paris or Benfica or Monaco or Brest. Yes, so I'm going to try and educate myself. What will determine who face who? You know? Yes, I'm gonna see that. All right, because this released today, so maybe I've not read enough to understand it. All right. Yes, so, but let me what I'm reading here and talking on doesn't need me to get the information for the other thing, so I could get it on a later date. Considering the key difference between styles of play. Alright, I'm going to come to that. 1 second. I'm trying to run through this. Sporting CP over Dortmund. I'm going Dortmund to get the nod right there. Celtic over Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich. Oh my God. Nobody wants this tie. Bayern Munich. Oh my God. I love this. So Atletico Madrid. Or Leverkusen gets Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, or Manchester City. That's gonna be the biggest tie. Oh no. We have other good ties here. Inter or Arsenal could get AC Milan, PSV, Juventus or Feyenoord. Okay, please God, let Arsenal get AC Milan, Arsenal. And Juventus gets so yeah, Juventus or AC Milan can beat Arsenal, so it doesn't even matter. Any one of them goes to Arsenal, they're knocking them out. End of the road at the round of 16 for Arsenal. All right, let me come to the comments. All right. Considering the key differences between style of play between Jamaica and Cuba, is it the best use of the opportunity for TNT to play Jamaica in prep for Cuba? It's a tough one because it's not your full squad. You know, so if you're looking pieces, you're looking pieces. Unless you're telling me that this is majority of your squad. And if it's majority of your squad, you always want to model it off what you're going to face. But I think it is between both. You're looking for players and trying to get the system over. And would have still liked to face a team closer to Cuba, but you will take that risk rather than try to force to get a team for Cuba. Just to take what you can get. Maybe Jamaica's conversation was free, pretty much. So you just get some free games and you could make it work. You know, so maybe that was the case more than anything else. So there's a group of people together and try to get them here to find a few pieces, which I think I would take that before the game. Over have to pay for a game that I wouldn't have my main players them regardless. If that makes sense. Good game to look at players. This is not Trinidad's main team. Yes, that's what I've said. You know, maybe I went a little bit longer. I can see a possible upset in no you always want no Celtic ain't beating no Bayern. Celtic better don't pack up. Celtic better pack up before the game start. Just don't turn up. Bayern will beat the dog S out of Celtic, believe me. Yes, they're gonna beat the bricks out of them. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, let me move on now, people. Let me move on to big bad Leon Baller Bailey, the Jamaican sensation, you know, or the Jamaican barn sensation, but he's also a Jamaican sensation in general. All right, so they're saying if this is Leon Bailey pretty much giving it up at Aston Villa. For a long while now, the fan base telling him that he can go to hell. I think he has not gotten a good time at Aston Villa at all. Last season really helped him stayed at the club. You had a Bangalore saying that if he never played good, he wouldn't have been at the club early on, and then he really kicked off fast. Yeah, but this season still injury problems and also never hit the form, and people, the fan base just don't like Leon Bailey. Majority of the fan base. Not because you do have people in the fan base that like him, but majority of the fan base always beat up against Leon Bailey. So they're saying if Leon Bailey sending big messages to people leaving, meaning that he's on the chopping block. And the reason why we are even talking about that, let me try and put it here to see if they have any, because normally they would have tried to give me all the rumors, like, oh, looking out for Leon Bailey. All right, so Leon, yeah, because a lot of people leave in Aston Villa at this point, people, a lot. All right, so Leon Bailey, let me see who is off time, so we could talk on it. Leon. All right, let me minimize that so we could see who is off him. All right, we saw Duran just left. 19 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. In the Champions League, nothing. And in the Carabao Cup, an assist as well. So he's putting in the games and also playing decent. But nothing, you know, nothing to show from it. All right, so the interest is, I do want to see, because I heard that people coming after him, you know, so maybe they're trying to get him. Okay, they have not shown it here, but once that's the case, I will try to put it up. Or for my next stream, I will try to get all of the people that says they're trying to reach out for him. Yeah, but at this point, I think it's not impossible for them to sell Leon Bailey. And based on what I saw, the only individuals I think would have bought him at this point would have been Saudi. I think Saudi is the only true destination, I think, for him at this point. Let me know what you say, people. All right. Yes, but Saudi is the only one I would say he could have gone at this point. Like, because I don't see him going to a normal average at a team. You know, I would like to see him go to a team like the Liverpools, if you're talking about the big dog levels. You know, because I think that his skill set would have worked better with a Liverpool or a Manchester City, something that requires more. You don't require so much defending, you know? Yeah. Yeah. So Aston Villa, we heard that the keeper, Martinez, they said that he's going to leave. I saw rumors came out, and it's pretty much not rumor at this point. JD, you know, majority of fans want him out, not because one or two Villa fan No, it's like I've used Twitter, YouTube. So I've used all social media to gather my thoughts and like the pickup lines. And you have like beat writers. Beat writers give you more of a feeling that's coming from the camp. You know? Yes. And based on the message that he's sending out, it looks like he's willing to leave too. So it's not even on me, no. It's not even on me so much, Dirty Harry. It looks like Aston Villa and a lot of these players are failing, you know? I don't know what is going on at Aston Villa, because I'm just telling you the keeper. We just heard that the keeper is going to leave. I'm trying to look for the rumor. Yeah, but the keeper is going to leave as well. Duran left. So far. Yeah, so it's a lot of things going on. So it has nothing to do with me, my brother. It's more of what's going on at Aston Villa, to be honest. Alright, let me... Sports City, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Yes, we out here doing our thing. We're just talking about Leon Bailey and some possible transfers. But I'm trying to get the rumors, like how much percent. All right. View our rumors for Aston Villa. Yes, I've seen it now. Let me go through that. All right. So Leon Bailey. All right. So the keeper is first on it. All right. Keeper is first on it. Okay. Alright, I don't know what's going on in Aston Villa at all. Duran take the big money over Carrier. But Duran is 21. Duran is very young, you know. He's very young. So Duran can do 2 years, take as much money, and then return back to football. He's 23. And to be honest, I think he could find himself in a better position, because Ollie Watkins there, and they kind of favor the English striker majority of the times. I don't think he got a true shot, because he had some skill set from a long time. Been telling you guys here that I think that he has some skill set that Ollie Watkins just doesn't have. You know, so maybe him running off now because they wanted him or Boniface, you know. But he took the money and run over there, do a 2 year, collect 60 or 70 million, and he's good, you know. Just a suggestion, JD, listen to Unai Emery press conference today, because I am sure journalists will ask him today about Bailey and his future. Yes. And but Simon, that's mighty, you know, because once I do put out a story, I try to follow up on that story. That's why my videos are always continuing on certain things, because even the Magee, I've talked on it the other day, and I've said, see, I told you that I never wanted to give out where he's going to go, because the message that I've gotten is to say that he's going to go in the JPL, but no team in the JPL confirmed as yet. And I came and said it that same way. And in the Jamaican media, everyone said he's going to go to Mount Pleasant. And I turned out to be correct, because I tried to edge it the way how I've gotten it and then follow up the story. So today, I'm just coming to tell him that he's going to be at Veer, you know. Bailey not leaving Villa. Don't give no. I think that it has a lot. Bailey leaving Villa doesn't stop them from playing the way that they're getting results. It actually helps them. You get me? It actually helps them, because the strikers, the two striker system works better for them of lately. All right, so I think that's why they are letting go of other people. That's why I'm surprised that Duran left, because Duran could have been a backup. Marlon is there. Marlon can fluctuate between two of them. He can drop as a central forward, can play as a out wide player, and he can play as a striker. I think he's naturally a striker for me. But I'm sure yes, he's going to be addressed. Yeah, not all of the JPL clubs have media. Okay, respect. Yeah, but what I'm pretty much saying to you, Simon, I do follow up on my work. So if Leon Bailey is a higher price than Magee, I would have to follow Leon Bailey, you know? Yeah, because people would want to hear it. I'm just putting it out there to make you know that it looks like Aston Villa, I don't know what's going on with them, because all of these players just leaving. They are collecting a lot of money. You understand me? They are just collecting a lot of money. So I don't know if it's players just love sweets and just leaving for a bag of money, or something is going on wrong in Aston Villa for players to say, all right, you know what? Let me just leave here, man. You know? And they are the main players, them. So that this is like what? In one and a half transfer window, this is like four main players left. And it might just be 5 or 6. before the transfer window finishes. 12th place on over £100,000 a week. 12 players, okay, 12 players on over. Okay, so you think that it's just money, salary wise? Okay, okay. No, but you're a top dog. You're doing well in the Champions League. You're selling out stadiums. Your tickets are expensive, you know, so you're getting back revenue. And the CBO, you're under it. You're under it. So why would you want to put you? That means you're not betting on your players then. You don't believe the players them can do it then. All right, that's what you're telling the players them, you know. Oh, you can't do it then, because the only way you start to ship out people is because you believe that the project can't go further than where it is now, and you believe that the others that will be there can sustain that same ship, and maybe whilst they do improve, you could take that longer risk. That's what you think, Simon? That's what you think? Let me know. Bad for Arsenal. We could have had Watkins if Duran had. Yes. I think that they're going to keep Watkins there. I think they're going to keep Watkins there regardless. And Duran, I thought that Arsenal should have tried to get Duran. Yeah, tried to get Duran. I think that would have been a good one. All right, guys, we have 20 plus minutes to go. Villa seems to be imploding. If that is the case, well, the players are leaving, so I don't know what to say. You know, obviously Marlon came in, good baller, but the players that's leaving are quality ballers. The DM that came in, which is 1 second, let me get it. He's a good player as well, and he's one of their best players this season. Period. That's Onana from Belgium. He has been one of the best players. He got injured the other day, so that's a problem right there. Ross Barkley is injured as well. Yeah, so 2 of the deeper line players injured. Yeah. So yeah, it's looking tough, people. I'm not saying he's going to leave, but it's looking tough, you know. And I am hoping that he doesn't go the money route as the other guys them, you know. You have a good amount of time leaving football, so don't go down to the Saudi thing, because I saw a lot of players coming back from Saudi. So I think a lot of people seeing that it's not really working, and maybe Saudi is on their second phase of trying to dominate the football, you know. So you saw the Neymars them coming out. You saw players from Jamaica connected to Jamaica, Andre Gray, them and those guys, they're leaving. We saw Demari Gray linked with other players to leave as well. A lot of them coming back out. So they are trying to make a next bigger push to get even more in. So I think the league is not stable as yet. So much players should not take the jump and go over there, because I don't think it actually... It's stable. It's stable enough for me. You know, it's not stable enough for me. Let me know what say you guys if it's stable. It is said Villa has to sell to avoid penalty like Everton. Oh wow! But unless it's back CBOs, because this year they would have been getting in enough money. Because remember, they started this conversation here with already a big fee of Diaby leaving. They got a lot of money at the start. Players leaving Villa is most probably down to money, because Villa don't want to overspend on wages. Okay. Diaby and Duran weren't starters. Diaby, revives. Oh, you can switch up. You can switch up narratives. Liam Bailey barely had goal contributions over Diaby. Diaby was one of the main players them, and Duran was one of the most impactful players them, coming right on. So if he's not a starter, he's coming right on. Diaby was a starter and one of the first persons coming off the bench. Remember, Diaby was on the field and Liam Bailey on the bench as well. So stop the over the top. Try to downplay players. Diaby was equally as important as Liam Bailey last season, and I would even say he was even more impressive to me than Liam Bailey. You know why? Liam Bailey was there for seasons, and Diaby came straight in the league and they did numbers. He was one of the better output players them. Let me give you his numbers last year. Are we guys playing? Are we guys playing with Diaby's name? Or we like to downplay people to make our players them feel a little bit better. Stop it, man. Stop it. Diaby was equally impressive last season. Remember, we watched all games and we talked about Diaby? Come on, man. Diaby started a lot of games over Liam. He had 2 spells. He had 2 spells in the entire season where he's starting over Liam Bailey directly. Liam Bailey and him switching places. Alright, 2 spells. So stop. Alright, so Diaby, let me get to Diaby's numbers last year to show you. Liam Bailey was impressive, but other people, they did their job, man. They're not no low level players. Stop. They try to disrespect the players then. Alright, so Diaby, I'm trying to get. Alright, so Diaby, Aston Villa's on time. Let me get that for you to show you. Liam Bailey, Diaby's Aston Villa's period in all competitions. I'm trying to get it for you. 1 second. Yeah, man, Diaby did dominate the place, man. What are you talking about, man? Full stats. Diaby is a good player. Yes, man. He came in the first year and he was one of the better output players then. Period. So I'm surprised that we are trying to downplay the guy's actual performance. Alright, so Aston Villa, he played 54 games, scored 10 goals and had 9 assists. Alright, for Aston Villa. So 54 games he played and had 10 goals and 9. So 19 goals contribution he had just walking to England. So stop acting like the guy was, and he never started. He started a lot of games. A lot of games he started. I can go to this and get Diaby starting games and how much games Diaby actually started and show you that he was a starter. They just had a good team last year, so form determine how much starts you get. That was the point. All right, so Diaby last year. Let me give you Diaby last year. All right, so Diaby matches in the Premier League. Diaby in the Premier League had played 38 games. 38 games, and he started 25 games out of the 38. 25 games out of the 38. Let me put it on the screen so you could get to see. 28 games out of the 38. So I don't know why we have these selective memory. You understand me? All right, let me get 28 games. He started out of the. All right, let me change back this to Premier League. So he started majority of the games he played in. All right, 28 games he started. All right, let me attack. Passing, 6 goals. He had 6 goals and 8 assists in the Premier League alone. All right. Yeah, so we can't make up stories. He was a starting player. All right. Yeah, so we have to debunk things, people, when people talk like that. All right. Africans, big of yourself. Thanks for being here. Diaby and Bailey combination made the team better. Yes, I would. Kevin Brown, yes. But I don't understand why we have to select between one when we can just big up both of them. You know. Yes, but he only spent 1 season there. He only spent 1 season. Just 1 season. And remember, guys, I thought that both of them was very good. Both of them was very good. You know, I would just say that I like what Diaby did because he just walked in there and pretty much be that same player on day one. Yes, Bailey had 20 plus goals contribution and Diaby had 19 goals contribution last season. So, and he just walked in there. So you can't say that the guy was not good. He was starting in 2 spells over Liam Bailey as well. Yes, so my point is, let's see what's going on with Liam Bailey. People said it might come down to money, that they have to let off players. So what I would say then, if that's the case, would it be worth it to let Liam Bailey Liam Bailey be one of the players them to let go of? That's my final point for the day. Would Liam Bailey, in your belief, be one of the players them you think that Aston Villa could manage to let go of? And who would give you that money for him? that you could clear up things and have money in the back. Because if it's a money thing. So let me hear what people have to say on that one. The two of them played real good when they played together. They played good together. They played good. When one of them off, and they had some bad games together, because I remember when Liam Bailey set up Diaby set up Liam Bailey against Liverpool, and he's in front of the goal. The game that he got double subbed in, he missed an empty goal in front of the goal. And I saw a game that Liam Bailey played with him in the Champions League. Liam Bailey set him up and he missed an empty goal. So they are their good games and they are their bad games as well. That's what I would say. The fans are bashing Leon, and that's why that is the reality. Okay. All right. So let me know your thoughts on the Liam Bailey story. So for the Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica. Remember, I have not asked my questions. You know, I had more questions to ask. All right. So based on the roster, they never played well. They played good in some games, but I would say most of the games together, they never looked so clicky, because both of them are not retention players. They're all speedy, trying to go 90 miles an hour. And the coordination was not there. They tried them over both wings. They tried them one as cam, one as right wing. It never worked. So what are the expectations? Let me have that conversation before we leave, guys. And I'm only going to be back for the Reggae Girlz game. I think that should be Saturday. Let me see. Reggae Girlz game, I'm going to do that one. But that's the only one. And then next week, we're going to do the final donation one. And if you're still here, guys, we're still looking 2 more donations for the charity event that we're trying to give something to. All right? Yeah, man. But massive respect to all that donated before. All right? We have 1 more to do, and then we collect everything together, get the figure, and then put it out, let full transparency, so everyone could know that donated, and then we try to get in contact with one of the places that we said we want to get to, and we donate it, and hopefully, no, not hopefully, we will have our receipt and everything. But if we could get them to come and speak on what their plans are, so people will get more educated, and maybe we can sell their brand a lot more. Yeah, something like that I have in my mind. I'm gonna work on it by next week, once we try to get everything together. Yes. So what are your expectations for this list of players going into the Trinidad game? Are you looking for a few players to chip into the March squad, or you're saying that you just want a win and we just build some momentum in the national stadium? What are we looking for? I am looking for a right back CDM cam and a striker for the senior team. Okay. Like how Nitro is direct, so you're not looking directly for no win. You're looking for a system. For me, I want to see what the coach working on. Players that you just outlined. Yeah. And hopefully we can get a decent showing. The result doesn't really matter to me so much. I am not the person that will come here if they lose to Trinidad and complain. No, I'm looking for how people deal with the ball, what the system that he has out there, and how they adjust to it. And if we can truly get a few players through it, I want to see some hope, because I know that this is not going to leave. So we want to see some flowers blooming through that crack, because it's not something we're going to get rid of. Marvin Ferrer, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect, guys. Remember, hit the like button as well. All right. Let me see how much likes on the video. All right, 140. We still need at least 60 more likes. So we have what 10 more minutes. If we can get 60 more likes, that will be good in the 10 minutes. You know. So if you just came in, please do it, like button, share, and subscribe. Jamaica Reggae Boys to take on Trinidad and Tobago. That is next week. We're going to be here chopping up that, and we're going to be here for the Reggae Girls as well. And I have some other programs that I have to work with Africans, and you never may know, I'm coming back to my normal service. I think players will be hungry for a spot. See who shines, all right? Marvin Ferran, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. So it's just see who shines. Okay, all right, all right. So what if you see some coordination from right back, but he doesn't shine as to what we would have perceived as shining? But you see that you saw that he has the fundamentals. Would you not add him to your list, Warren? Because she used the word shine, so I thought you meant stand out, right? And what I think, sometimes you don't have to actually stand out. Sometimes your fundamentals, and maybe because of the amount of players you put on and it's a new team, people can look at your fundamentals and see that, okay, this player can do more, but because of the surrounding, it might not turn out as what we think. You know? Yeah. What JD? Trinidad must not beat us. All right. But Trinidad is a team as well, you know, people. All right, they're a team as well, you know. All right. Yes. Why are we just? Why every game for Jamaica Reggae boys? We should be just fighting about we can't lose, and no. I think that when you can't lose, there is no room for improvement. All right. Yes. Because it's just flat out ego. All right. So and the next thing is, you can't lose. But what are you losing? If my intention is I want to find $5 that can move to what I want in my system. If I don't win the game, I still win if I find the $5. Because my intention is to find $5. So losing it comes down to what your ambition is, or your target. Put it at what your target is. That's what losing means. Alright, big up yourself. Massive respect. JD, we know we must have our quota, so we will need to see who join King. Okay. Alright. So I've made a very good point right there, you know, saying that winning and losing all comes down to what we're aiming for. Or we should never lose to Trinidad on the score sheet. Eh? Are we saying that it doesn't matter what mathematics what math we out here mathing? It has to include we winning against Trinidad. So finding 5 players plus beating Trinidad bad. You guys make every coach life hard. You guys make every coach's life extremely hard based on the way we think. All right? For me, it's all about finding players. It's too damn friendlies. They beat us last time, you know. We found Hutchinson, we found Lambekisa, we found Phillips, we found Whisper. Who else we found in that one? We found Connor Boyce Clark. You understand me? So we got beaten in one and we drew one. We never win none of the games against Trinidad, right? Oh, it went. We draw one. We drew one and we lost one, right? That's how it went, right? RR said, big up Gene Dufus, aka JD. Oh my God. So I'm an Asian because I am not hyping. Oh my God. I am talking about getting, we beat them one. No. Oh, we did play them again. The amount of time we played Trinidad. Okay. So the two that we're talking with the Hutchinsons, them, we lost one and then we drew one. So we never defeat them any one of the times. And then now in the next installment, which is our local players, right? How was that? How was those two results? We did one. I've watched one of them and we won that game. We won that game, right? We won that game. Yeah, man. Kaim Dixon scored in one, right? Kaim Dixon scored one, something like that. Yeah. So we played them 4 times. So this is going to be 6 times in 3 years. It looks like we only can play Trinidad. Andre, we need to stop playing Trinidad. We need to stop playing Trinidad at this point. You know, we need to stop playing Trinidad because that is 6 times. And no, that is not 6 times. You know, we did play them in the Gold Cup as well. So we played them 7 times in 3 years. In 2.5 years. 7 times in 2.5. No. Trinidad, we don't want to play again. We can't bother. We can't. No, it needs to stop. It needs 7 times in 2.5 years. Simon, we have to do better. We can't be doing. We can't just beat up on Trinidad. But definitely results. It's the result. That's it. The game in Trinidad, we won 1 and drew 1. So we have 2 draws. We have 2 draws, 1 lost, and 1 win. So in the 4 games that we played, then we have 1 lost. We have 1 lost, 1 win, 2 draws. So it's even with the little small tiny players them. And then now the one in the Gold Cup, we did defeated them. I think it was 4-1. So that is the only separation we have. Yes, JD, remember we made a deal with Trinidad from Grimmy was here. Oh, okay. Ernest says, Kendrick, it is just rivalry. That's why we behave this way. Okay, but the problem is our rivalry is not the coach's rivalry. You know, the coach want to get a team together to prepare for the meaningful games. And based off our egotistic rivalry between we and Trinidad, double ego, we make the coach can't work on his system, you know? Yes. How does that benefit either team, considering the diversity of teams' style of play in Concacaf? Well, as what we just said before the game, it benefits Mr. Yark to get himself seen in Trinidad. Like, people get to know about him, what he's all about, what his system looks like. Few of the players them get acquainted with him, and Jamaica makes some money. Sell some hope to the fans so we can get more fans in the stadium. And lastly, a few of the players them maybe show some talents and we can put them on a list. And maybe some will scrape, maybe 1 or 2 will scrape through on the list. The list, you know? Yeah. So that is what's taking place, you know? Yes, and yeah. I'm talking about 7 games in 6 years. In 6 years. We have 5 games in 2.5 years. We have 5 games already. We have 7 games in 2.5 years. Because these 2 games come in, that's 7. I think you're not. So we never played Trinidad and Tobago for the last 2.5 other years? Really? Okay. Oh yeah, because we had COVID. So that's why we never played them over that little cycle. Okay. But for the last 2.5 years, we played them 7 times. Yeah. I think it's easier to put a friendly game together outside of the window. No, you can get anybody. Everybody playing other people. Panama playing other people. Costa Rica playing other people. So it's not hard at all. Maybe more costly to play Panama. Maybe that's the case. Some teams looking to buy Trinidadian players in the JPL. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, what? What the one no such saying? What is he saying? What is he saying? What is the one no such saying? But it's blah blah blah. I am waiting on his follow-up, and then we have reached our time. We have reached our time, you know. So Andrea, what you have to say on that? Man said blah blah blah. What the disrespect of this, brother? Yeah, because we have run through everything. Started the stream was fire, people, and I want to tell you guys that your behavior have been pretty much Very good, you know. All of our streams them just strolling, you know. Yeah, we got through all of the points them. You talking about bunch of nothing. What? I'm talking about a bunch of nothing. I'm saying you're gonna sell you just commented, so I am assuming that you're talking about the Trinidad versus Jamaica game. How can you say it's a bunch of nothing if that's what you're talking on? I told you that we can sell tickets for the time, build up fan base, find 1 or 2 players, and beating Trinidad is always something good for our Jamaican hope. And you said I'm talking a bunch of nothing? Somebody take him phone from him, people. Somebody take him phone from him. People, take his phone from him. And before I do leave, people, big up to the U17 players. They were some of the best players in the Champions League this time around. Yeah, all of them. You would say only Musa that got a red card. So even on the negative side, it was Americans. So the Americans them really showed out on the big stage. My stream is behind. I said I'm talking all sorts of blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Don't know what you're talking about, sir. Just tell me what you're talking about. Just state what you're talking about. Because I'm done. I am done now. I don't want to talk anymore to you or your friends. Because I've said I'm done. Because I have to run on the road. Oh, it was the City match. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, my statements. Oh, I have a little time. So, I am talking blah, blah, blah. Let me get the records. Because I'm talking blah, blah, blah. People, just give me a little time. Let me smoke him, people. All right, Man City. Yes, 5 minutes. I just need 5 minutes because I have to run after that. 5 minutes. Manchester City, Real Madrid. All right. When is that game? Manchester City, Real Madrid. Oh, they don't have any date for it as yet. All right. So let me Manchester City, Real Madrid. Let me get Champions League. Let me go back last year so I can get it. Manchester City, Real Madrid. Where it is? Where it is? Where it is? All right, so my point my point is every game that City and Real Madrid plays, both at Real Madrid or in England, it's always dominated on the ball by Manchester City, and it's a negative style of play. When Pep finished, Pep said, the way they structured it, you had Rodri came out and said they are not trying to play football. They are not playing football. You understand me? But Real Madrid struggling as well. All right, so let me type out. Let me show you. Let me show you that him say Real Madrid, Manchester City struggling. Manchester City in 1 win, 2 win, 3 win, 4 win, 5 win, 6 win. Out of their 7 games, they lost only 1 game. 1 game, and they won 6. Real Madrid. So we are struggling, you know. Real Madrid. I'm going to show you, you know. Listen to this now, people. Listen to this. Real Madrid numbers. The Real Madrid numbers. In Real Madrid, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Real Madrid have 6 wins and 1 loss in that same time. And it's a 5-2 loss to Barcelona. So both of them in the same form. You get me? Come on. Oh, you doing, man? Massive respect. Thanks for being here. Yeah. So it's the same form. The identical form coming in. And let's see. We have bigger team to face. We have Arsenal, Liverpool, and all of those stuff. So if City go on to beat them, City in better form than Real Madrid coming up to the game. You saw life funny. So wait until City beat Arsenal, because that's like a given. You understand? Look out, the man set up my stream to go 10 more minutes. It's not identical. Jeez. No, City's one is better. Because you played Minera. You beat them 5-0. Who the hell is Minera? Let me tell you this. You play Mallorca. You gave them 3-0. You play Celta Vega, you gave them 5. You play Las Palmas, you gave them 4. You played Salzburg, so Salzburg and Barcelona is the only 2 team that is good you play. The only 2 team may lose to one of them. So let me pull up Manchester City now and show you people. Alright, because they want smoke. They want smoke, alright? Let me give him smoke. Alright? Yes, come on. Come on. Hear this now. Leicester, not one of the biggest team, but we beat Leicester. Hold on. I think I'm at the wrong side. Bruges can play. They will trouble people. Didn't they beat? It was, yeah, I thought they beat Aston Villa. So I think that they are a better team than other teams. Chelsea, better team than almost everybody else on the list. Alright, so they beat Chelsea. Ipswich, okay. Brentford, better than all of the other teams on the list. Salzburg, let me give you 8. Alright, they have around 3-2. 3-2 best teams. And PSG, they lost to PSG. Yes. You know, I am just giving the results, you know. Alright? Alright, so people, thanks yet again for another beautiful stream. As what we said, we have achieved everything that we came for. We are grateful. Maybe only thing I've not got my 200 likes. Let me check. If I've got my 200 likes, maybe because I've hurt a lot of people's feelings on their team. You know? Yeah. All right. Done your stream. You're training what happened to your pastor? Pastor maybe be busy, and I am also busy as well. That's why I've not been streaming so much. All right, yes, but we will be back in full flight. And you like what you're getting, Richards? We're being coherent, you know. Only from the Real Madrid side saying that we are talking all sorts of madness, you know, and he brought some things. Oh my God, people. Let me take a picture here because I like the disrespect, you know. All right. Yes, and Nasaj, Nitro, and him friends them. The only one left is Jason. Yes. All right, people. Thanks yet again for a beautiful one. Welcome. If you're new to Imaxit, this is what you get over here. So definitely smash a like button, share, and definitely subscribe. All right? Yes. It says blah blah blah. All they want. Time will come, people. Time will be coming.